I'm here again. Time, it's a commodity that we get 24 hours each day, let's put it that way. And we tend to just take it for granted, but it's precious. So we need to be able to always have time on our side in favor of us. So if you want to succeed in life, if you want to do something, that's what we need. We need to always have time on our sides. Do you have time on your sides? My question to you. If not, I have a few tips on how to put time on your side. So today, let's say you exercise a little, you eat healthier, you save a penny, and you read a couple of books, not a couple of books, a couple of pages in a book, not much, right? But next morning you get up and you stand in front of a mirror and you see the same old flower still there, right? And then you look at your savings and you see a handful of pennies in there, not much, right? So you think, so what's this, what's going to happen in my future? And then what you need to do is to start putting time on your side to work for you, not against you. You would have to be pretty well along the way, pretty far, so that you can tell whether time is on your side or not. Okay? What keeps us doing these little things every day, day by day on a day, having the patience to eat better, do a little bit of exercise, save you pocket change, so that you can become healthier and wealthier. Well, I know of a force, a creative force that is there all the time, and this is not like willpower. Willpower is not the answer. You have willpower, it'll get you to get started, but it actually won't get you through the journey. What's going to take you through the journey is time itself. Time, the precious commodity, time. That's what you need to accumulate what you're after, whether it's wisdom, whether you want to become a better speaker, or whether you want to collect a large amount of cash or pennies or change. To stay on the path, you will need to understand the secret of time. The secret of time, when you know the secret of time, you say, if I stay on this road long enough, I will eventually get to where I want to go. But I need to stay on the path and give it time to get there. If you don't, then nothing will happen. Like, for instance, let me show you. And it's not you just know that if you keep on going, you're going to get there. That's just the knowledge. If you stop, you're not going to get there. So, for instance, if you go into a dark room and you reach out for the light switch, why do you reach out for the light switch? Because you already know what's going to happen. You already know that the light's going to turn on once you flip that switch. You don't need any motivation to do that because you already know. So if you already know that you're going to be wealthy and healthy, if you give it a little bit of time in the future, then that's the expectation. But versus the switch, we have like right now when you turn on the switch. It is the exact same thing, flipping the switch to reaching up for a light switch and turning it on, as if you walk every day or do a little bit of exercise, you see, well, the results are there, but the only difference is time. Right now you flip the switch, you got light. If you stay longer, you need time to get to where you want to go. Today we live in a push-button society. We want everything right now. Instant access, instant credit, instant information, everything instant drinks, instant breakfast. And And do you know that there is a natural progression in life, which our ancestors knew quite well back when we were in a agrarian society, we were farmers, and that is that you plant, then you cultivate, and finally you harvest. Plant, cultivate, harvest. In today's world, everybody wants to go directly from plant to harvest. We're jumping a very necessary step that we shouldn't jump at all. It's the cultivating process. If you don't do those, then you don't get where you want to go. You need to cultivate. So when we're going, right now we're believing that we have an instant life because we have everything, quick access to everything. Now we have the internet, we have lots of things that give us access to everything right now. And we're believing that we have instant life also. Sure, I was born today, right? So that's not instant life. It took me 58 years to get to where I am, and I'm an accumulation of those little things that I did throughout my life to get here, whether they were right or wrong. I'm just an accumulation of those things. So if I had put my time to work for me instead of against me, I would have been a much better person than I am today. But I made several different choices. I didn't have this information now. They didn't have instant information back then, I guess. So the problem is making the wrong choices, the ones that put you time against you instead of for you. Whatever you do today won't have any noticeable effect on whatever it is that you're doing today. But when it's compounded over time, it'll show. It'll show. So today, I am today the accumulation of those little things that I have throughout the past. So whatever you do today don't have any effect. It won't hurt you. It won't do anything. Whether it's right or wrong, you won't be able to tell anything. But think about time. What's going to happen years from now? To leave you, I'm going to say that time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you sure can spend it. Once you have lost it, you can never get it back. That's a quote by somebody named Harvey. So that's my speech for tonight.